Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and welcome to episode 3 in my spring cleaning series for PokeMMO in 2026. You see, my boxes on my main accounts have been getting overwritten with so many Pokemon, and I have a bunch of boxes of things that I need to sell, and I've been slowly whittling away at it thanks to this series. You see, I've been playing my Ironman account much more in majority than the main over the past year or so, but I still have a bunch of stuff, a bunch of a leftover mess that I did not clean, and this whole series has been about cleaning that up and getting some of that Pokeyen back into my hand, some of that liquidity. So we have a bunch of boxes of Pokemon to sell usually. However, today's episode is actually going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be cleaning out my GTL listings instead of my boxes because I think it's actually a really good time to do so. People always ask, Patrouski, why do you keep your GTL listings, unclaimed? There's a few reasons. Number one, I don't need the Pokeyen ASAP. Number two, a lot of stuff like these unsold Tirtougas and Shieldons, these have been sitting here since 2024. And it's because I just would rather have them on the GTL rather than in my boxes. It saves me PC space. But these female Shieldons, I bet you are worth a bit more than 4K right now with Shiny War approaching. And potentially, I bet the Tirtougas are around that same price, 10K or so. So honestly, it's a really good time to just go ahead and clean through a lot of this. Now, I'm not going to be able to clean through all of this in one. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. There is 185 listings in my GTL right now. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we have to do the fun part and claim all the Pokeyen. So there is 800K, there is 124K, there is 72K, 48K, 39K, all those Nintendos sold so fast. More 39K, 40K or so, extra 40K, boom, 36K. And then here is some actual Pokemon. A bunch of stuff just got sent to my mail. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to claim a fair bit of Pokemon, have them all go to my mail. Let's do all the Tirtougas. Let's do everything up until all the Tirtougas. And then I'm going to sort through. There we go. So we'll stop there. And that'll be my new box essentially. So we've got about 53 or so Pokemon that I'm going to claim all of them to my PC and start sorting and selling. Our bottom right hand corner, that's going to be how much Pokeyen we gain this episode from selling Pokemon. And I'm not going to include the stuff that came in because that was already stuff that was counted under sold. We're over 30 million Pokeyen now on the main account, which is always nice. We see some female Tirtougas as well. Those should be worth good Pokeyen, as shiny hunters need these Pokemon to breed over and over and over again during shiny wars. Especially the females, they're a bit cheaper to breed, so they can buy male egg group breeders as opposed to having to buy dittos. And I just hope that one day we get a claim all button from the mail that like claims a whole page of mail to the PC, the same we do for the GTL. For some reason that does not exist for the mail, and I would love to have it. I'm sure so many ditto box people would love to have that as well. One of these days, I'll also clear out my PC, which has tons and tons of like gifts and donations and kind messages and even GTL. Look at this, GTL purchases from like years ago. I stocked up on Alpha Tangros, so I thought it would be a good investment when those came out in January of 2025, and I'm pretty sure they have not done well. So I think I've just kind of let them sit in my boxes in defeat. Oh my god, they're terrible. Yeah, that is a bad investment, man. And that happens sometimes. I try to always tell people I made some really good investments. I've made a lot of my Pokeyen and PokeMMO off of good investments, and I've also lost some here and there on bad investments. That is the up and the downs of the PokeMMO market. We're going to start off by sorting things by Pokedex number and gender so I can separate all of the female and male Tirtougas, as those will be the easiest to mass list. I don't think these have any sort of special IVs. They're just going to be sold as rare species breeders for people trying to shiny hunt for a Tirtouga during war, which is a fantastic shiny to go for, might I add. And there are a bunch of female Tirtougas that have only been up for 14 hours at 4,000 Pokeyen. That's how much male Tirtougas cost. So that is really underpriced in my personal opinion. I think I am going to go ahead and list these for 5,899. It might take a bit longer for them to sell at that price, but I think it is incredibly worth it. That's going to be about 5,000 Pokeyen profit per Tirtouga. I might subtract like one Tirtouga because if there's that listing, or there's the listing fee for all of the, or no, there's the 100 less per Tirtouga. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm already calculating the listing fee, six female Tirtougas at 5K profit a piece. We're going to get rid of one. It's 25,000 Pokeyen effectively. We're going to go ahead and list these off really quick and gain about 25K coming our way. This is expected profits, of course, as are most of my videos, but especially this one, as we're going to wait for things to sell. I'm not going to wait for them to sell to make this video. I want to release this out to you guys to show you what it looks like to price check Pokemon, to sell things, and also have some good second monitor content, and just to see what I'm up to on the main account and what high-end, end game PokeMMO kind of looks like. a lot of high-end players end up with like super crazy shenanigans all throughout their Pokemon boxes. Especially as someone who like tries to juggle things like my prize box, you know, and give away certain Pokemon and certain shinies and things like that for certain events like shiny Shunathons that I do on my channel often. Male Tirtougas are also only going for about 4K or so, which is really disappointing, man. It's a really cool turtle, really cool shiny, but that price is definitely accurate. I'm going to go ahead and 3987, I believe, match that as well. Now, with the Tirtougas, I have 35 of them, so that is going to be 35K times about 3K per Tirtouga. That's actually going to be 105,000 Pokeyen coming in expected profit from those extra Tirtougas. So that is more than I expected. I honestly, it's crazy how expensive boxes can get, man. I will happily take that. I'm going to copy paste this and list them all off. And this final sale leaves us with an expected profit of 130,000 Pokeyen so far. Not too shabby. Next up is this Abra. What is this Abra? Why did I have... I think it's just a Rash synchronized Abra. I bet you I was trying to sell this like before a catch event that required a Rash nature Pokemon. That is my guess. Or it's some sort of flip during that time period. Let's go and see if we can relist this. It can be a little weird to list something like this. I look up synchronize ability and then rash nature, and I'm sure there'll be lots of cheap options. You do look for something like a little bit more speed, but Curlia, honestly, that has the fair speed, like the Abra comparison. Yeah, I think around 2K or so. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but I do think it is worth listing. If someone wants a, you know, synchronized Pokemon, there you go. It's definitely worth the time. So that's going to be a plus 1K. And we calc everything. Every little bit counts when you're trying to do stuff like this. And also, it cleans up PC space as well. We could just release it, but you know what? I think it's worth it. It's up 2 times 31 modest nature. Water C. Yeah, not a super popular egg group. Good stats. Good nature. I bet the market just shifted on this one. Let's go 2 times 31 special attack and speed. Modest nature, just like this. We're gonna look up water C egg group, and currently about 20K or so. Things are a lot. I guess that's female. Things are a lot cheaper right now. Let's go male. If it'd be worth like 30K, I'd be really happy. Ooh, this might go for good money. Yo, wait, way more than I expected. Wait, that's awesome. 51,499. Oh yeah, I will take that all day. That's beautiful. That's much more than I expected. I'm gonna calc that at like 49K, 48K. Let's do plus 48K just to like really undercalc and factor in some of that other Pokeyen from the other sales. So there you go, plus 48K. Nice, dude. Next up is an Alpha Quillfish. Really good stats. 3 times 31 attack, spadef, and speed. And it's even got 25 plus in the other stats. Now that's a little too inflated, the price that I saw. It's not an accurate check because this is 4 times 31. Ours is not 4 times 31. It's only 3 times 31. This is the next comparison though. This is strange. I'm probably going to end up, let's just get rid of these stats, I guess, but that feels lame, you know, when like it's got all these good stats. I feel like you got to factor that in. What if we factor in absolutely everything and some mixed attacker? Like, this is weird. This is female, so you have to like breed it one more time to make it a Carvana breeder. Sharpedo wants to go mixed often. This is a tough sale because I'm comparing to 4 times 31, which is just not accurate. I might have to wing this one a little bit price-wise. Let's see. So that's 140-ish. Let's get rid of all the stats and see. It's about 50-ish, right? That's so cheap. Maybe 60K is a better price check there. Maybe 50 to 60. I mean, that one's been up for 3 days and not sold, so I think 50K is honestly accurate. Let's just go like 80K on this. Let's go in the middle. I think that's no particle effects, right? I think that's fair. Right in the middle between that 140K, not 8K, whew, that 140K and that, let's do 80. I think it's more than fair, honestly. I'm probably underselling it, but that's okay. I don't mind a quick sale on that Alpha Quillfish. 254,000 Pokeyen expected profit so far. Next up is a Field, 2 times 31 in attack and speed. Water A egg group, I believe. Water A and potentially Field. Yep. This is from a mysterious Great Ball that I opened in 2024 for reference of like how old some of this stuff is, man. That is nuts. Yeah. 2 times 31 Water A egg group, not worth a lot, right? Like 13. That's oof. That one hurts. Oh, is that really? Oh my god, that like hurts to sell it for this price. Let's check Field egg group just in case, but I think I saw that Delibird there, which is, dude, that hurts. I'm not gonna lie. That price hurts. That is a brutal one. Only 13K profit on that. Ouch. This Jolly Bonsly. I can't imagine this goes for anything. If anyone is brave enough to be looking for a Sudowoodo with these stats, like, you have my absolute salutes. I don't know if anybody cares about a competitive Sudowoodo in the current PokeMMO metagame. And you'd also have to be looking for it as a Bonsly. Like, I think I just released this. I could sell it for like 2K maybe. I'm just going to release. That's not even worth selling, to give you an idea of how much the market has changed since I had that up on the GTL. Next up, this Spirit Tomb, 20 plus in a bunch of stats, 31 speed def. I don't know if stuff like this is valued that much right now, but let's go ahead and check it honestly. Spirit Tomb's at least like a rarer Pokemon. Let's do 20 plus across like this, and we'll just do 20 plus honestly. 20 plus in every stat, Spirit Tomb, and there's nature relevant. Brave Nature is not good on this, not relevant. I mean, that's like 15K at least, honestly. I mean, that's not bad. I'll take that. I would go ahead and sell mine for 15K. 14,999, just like that, plus 14K profit. Dude, that's something. I'll happily take that. And then kind of a similar thing with this Spirit Tomb. Actually, this one's much better, isn't it? Yo, this is like actually like competitive kind of. It's modest, which you wouldn't normally want. But hey, man, if someone wants some special attacking Spirit Tomb for whatever reason, like, this is your best bet. The fact that it's like double 29, 31, 30, also like the stats are also high. I might just sell this one for a similar, maybe like 25K. I think if someone wants to buy this as a meme comp and build it special attacking for 25K, I think that is more than fair. We're going to do plus 24K. Actually, I'm going to do like plus 20K on that. I'm going to round that out to 300K. We were at 281. I'm going to say that puts us at like plus 19K profit. That might need to be relisted. It might need to be lowered in price. There's a Spirit Tomb. Oh, wait, it insta sold. Wait, never mind. That's plus 24K profit, baby. That's awesome. Holy shit. That's actually sick. Okay, anyways, I'll count it. Fuck it. 300K profit is where we're at currently. Let's go ahead and keep listing stuff. And next up is Drapion. 2 times 31 Jolly. This could be competitive. It's not 31 speed, which is a little unfortunate, but it's 30 speed Jolly. Drapion was insanely meta at one point in the NU metagame. I don't know if it is right now, so I don't think it is right now. But let's just go ahead and see what this would go for. 20 plus in every stat, 31 attack, that matters. Jolly Nature. I mean, this might actually sell for a bit. The 31 speed there definitely beats us out a fair bit. Unfortunately, they will have to change the ability. They'll have to EV train it. I would just throw this up for like 80K. I think that's reasonable. Boom, bam. It's alpha. If you want it to be an alpha, I think it's cool to see. Let's do 80K like that, and we'll do plus 75K. Hey, easy, quick, fast money coming in on these. And man, I wish I sold this sooner. Hidden ability access, X control. These used to be like 800K. Man, and I held mine and I held mine, and I'm pretty sure now they're like 30K. Now these are like super. I should have sold. I think one of my biggest problems as a PokeMMO player / investor on my main account is I hold stuff for too long. I'm too diamond hands. I'm too patient. I could have sold this for 800K like 2 years ago, and now it is, you know, or at least a year when I got it, like 2025, like a year ago or so. Maybe it was at least 300K back then, probably. Now it's 36K. I might even just hold on to this. I'm going to hold on to this and throw it over in the prize box, honestly. Patrouski OT, hidden ability access, extra drill. It's not very good. Maybe I'll breed it up at some point. But I just can't part with it at that price, man. It's not worth it in my opinion. What the hell is this Darumaka? Oh, you know what this was? This was definitely listed and sold during peak raids. Dude, this is actually a good raid sale. You know what? Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and actually put that in my prize box or sell it later on, because that can be good profit. 25 plus attack and speed, lonely nature. You wouldn't expect a Darumaka that looks like this to sell well. This could sell for like 80 to 120K during raids, man. People just want any like ready to go raid Pokemon or any ready, you know, Darmanitan is so, that's all you need for raids. It's 25 plus attack and speed and then the plus attack nature. So it makes sense. Stuff like that. This is an aged Pokemon. Stuff like this just does not sell very well, I feel like, these days. I'll see if it will, but a Litwick with like a Chaos Egg Pokemon with like 20 plus and all these stats, I don't know if people care about stuff like this right now. It's just missing that 20 plus in speed def. I mean, it's honestly, I mean, this is with a 31 though, for like 4K. Bong O'Clock. Nice, nice name. I'm gonna release this, which like breaks my heart, but yeah, that's just not going to sell for anything. Sorry, Litwick. And that's what we had thrown into our box so far. Let's go grab some more stuff, some more fail. We'll claim this 25K. Boom, boom. Let's go grab at least 10 more Pokemon, maybe 20 more. A lot of it was fast sales, though, so I want to be careful. Let's just go 10 by 10 at this point. Next up, we've got a decently statted Murkrow. It's female. Similar to, this is a raid type Murkrow, similar once again, but it's missing... It's missing hidden ability access. It's sassy. It's 31 defense. This is just not. It's like almost something, but like not really. I'd probably just sell this as like a 31 defense Murkrow, honestly, which probably should go for something. Let's go see. Not a lot right now. Oh my god, it breaks my heart. Let's see if we add the 20 plus speed, 20 plus HP. Ooh, that ups it. Wait, that ups it so much. This is hidden ability access though. I'm gonna sell this for like 10K. I think that's super reasonable, super fair. We'll do plus 9k added to the expected profits. I'm not maximizing profits today. I'm honestly definitely just going for speed. Bold, 20 plus Ammonite. This could be a weird defensive bulky a master if you wanted to do that, but I don't know if that's really what people want to do in this Pokemon right now. Let's just look for 20 plus. I would just look for 20 plus, ignore the nature, 20 plus in every stat like this, and then type Ammonite. Like, that probably has some value. It's a pretty rare Pokemon. Yeah, 15k is the cheapest one, 38k is the next cheapest. 9 days versus 16 hours. That is weird to see. Mine female or male? Mine's male. This one's female. I see the difference. Okay, I'm gonna go. Mine's 1 times 31. There's also 1 times 31. Okay, there's just 30s per attack. Mine's 21s per attack. I'm gonna go 12k on mine. This feels super cheap, but hey man, someone could get a good Ammonite out of it. I'm not upset. That'll be plus 11k profit, up to almost 400k profit so far. Next up, another mysterious Great Ball Pokemon from 2025, March 3rd, 2025. There's also 2 times 31 Pineco. Is it female? I would just sell this as a breeder. Pineco Fortress. You don't really need that 31 attack stat, 31 speed stat. You honestly don't want that, I feel like, from my understanding. You want a slow vault turn and setter. Let's go ahead and just search this as a breeder. Unless the hidden ability access, I haven't checked. I have no idea if hidden ability access Pineco is worth anything. I kind of doubt it, but it's always just going to double check. With hidden abilities, something could be worth a lot more. I mean, it's 4k. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. That is important, but I'm not going to worry about that. What I would do is I would go over to Bug. I believe it's a Bug A group Pokemon. Yep, Bug A group, 31 attack, 31 speed. Get rid of the Pineco Surge, and I would just sell this as a breeder. It'd probably be about 18k. Yep, 17.99, just like that. Boom, boom. Plus 16k profits. Now up to 411. Next up is this weird Steelix. It's got like, this is like someone's HM storyline Steelix, but it has like really good special attacking stats. Oh, I remember why I bought this. Wait, I remember, or why I have this. I think I tried to flip this because for a second, wow, what a callback. Special attacking Sheer Force Steelix was actually a meta Pokemon in NU. Wow, I forgot about that. What a callback. Yeah, for special attacking Steelix, believe it or not, was a meta Pokemon. It was used to counter Rotom, of all things. Rotom was so dominant. That's wild. 15k is the next cheapest. I mean, I guess I'll just list mine for about 13, 14, like that. That's a weird one. I'm going to do plus 10k expected on my calculator. I don't know if that will sell at all, to be honest with you. That was a flash in the pan. That was a different time, dude. I don't think that's still. I mean, let's still double check. Honestly, this is a good like reason to go, a good excuse to go check. NU Steelix. Whoa, no, it's still a thing, dude. This is obvious. People who play NU, this is obvious. Like, oh yeah, of course, special attacking Steelix is meta. Dude, to people who don't play NU or don't follow PvP, it may shock people that special attacking Steelix is meta. It's so interesting. Sheer Force, Modest. And then throwing off like Earth Power and stuff for miners, you just do a lot of damage and you kill Rotoms. For you used to go like defensive, like Impish and stuff. You know, it's crazy how as crazy as this popped up as a meta counter meta pick, man. It's so interesting. There's some of our Tirtougas selling, by the way. Next up is a 2 times 31 Diglett with some other good stats. Excuse me. I'm going to search it as 25 plus attack, 31 speed, and then 20 plus in everything else, and then search Diglett like so. 104, that is not a comparable one, is the problem. It's adamant nature, better stats. I'm going to have to wing this one. I'm going to sell this for 80k. That is an absolute wing. Might be a little overpriced. I think that's, it's relaxed nature. Maybe that's too overpriced. What if we lower this to 20? Do we see anything else? Diglett is a weirdly demanded Pokemon. I'm gonna throw that up, and I'm gonna do plus 60k expected profit. So I'm gonna throw it up. It might be overpriced. We may need to sell it for less, like 50k or something like that. But I'm gonna throw it up for 60. And if it sells, that's awesome. If not, I'll lower it. We'll try to figure things out. Next up, Alpha Beartic. This is an event reward. This is from a raid actually. So raid reward Beartic from 2024 Christmas. I do like the idea of giving this away as a prize box Pokemon. A Patrouski OT Christmas caught raid Pokemon. I feel like that's something people will care about, honestly. I'll give that away for free in a stream sometime for catch event prize or something like that. Next up, okay, we're seeing more raid stuff pop up, like this Metatite, Adamant 31 Metatite. Metacham was big and huge during raids, during events, man. These were in like massively high demand. And even now, like look at this, Metatites are still like 16k, 18k. Let's check 31 Adamant. That's so overpriced. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm down to go like 30, 40k on this and see if it sells. I don't know if it will, but that feels nuts. Next up is this Beldum with 20 plus in all physical stats. I used to make a ton of money breeding Beldums with 20 plus in all physical stats like this. And honestly, this nature is relevant too. I don't know how viable this is these days. I don't know how much people care about just like the 20 plus stats. I'm not totally sure, obviously, but this looks pretty good. Like 50k, like this looks quite good. Also, it's like slightly usable the same way mine is slightly usable. I probably would just go like same exact price on this, basically 50k. I feel pretty good about that. Probably make like plus 47k on that. I'm pretty happy to sell it for that. Hell yeah. Next up is a Larvesta with 20 plus in all the stats that it needs, but no relevant nature. Currently, there's one for 9k and then a next one for 15k. And then 20. That's a crazy price spread. Wow. That's weird. I almost want to just buy these two. I like that. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to buy these two and list all three for 20k. Okay, that's what I'm gonna, and I'm only gonna count this one as the profit. Don't worry, in case something happens or they don't sell or whatever it may be, but that's my plan. So I'm gonna relist all of these for 20k. So we're gonna do an expected plus 20k there, but it could be a bit more on some flips. Dude, much love and shout out to Mr. Quinoa. What a nice fucking guy, dude. It's an honor to get random nice messages in game like this. Like, that is honestly one of the biggest privileges I'm able to have in my life, man. And it's something that I really don't take for granted. And the amount of times where I'm having a bit of a down day or I'm just feeling not great and feeling like, you know, my work is irrelevant and all these things, and someone leaves a nice message like this, you guys keep me going, man. I really fucking appreciate that. And I hope that I can keep you going and enjoying PokeMMO as well. It's kind of like a mutually beneficial thing, if you ask me. At least I try to make it that as much as possible. It's an honor to wake up every day and breathe air, man, let alone play some PokeMMO, let alone have people fucking be nice to you while playing PokeMMO. You know, not to get into too much of a wholesome little ramble, but next up, our next Pokemon to sell is an Ammonite 31 Spatak. It is female, so I'm going to look for that. People do want that stat on an Ammonite, so I'm looking for the cheapest female Ammonite 31 Spatak. Yeah, I'm glad I did that, like 9k or so. This one's 2 times 31. I'm going to copy that and just go 8999. Might take a sec to sell, but I feel pretty happy with that. It's gonna be plus 8k profit, and that's gonna put us at 594,000 Pokeyen profit. Let's do one more Pokemon. I think that'll be perfect. Let's sell exactly one more Pokemon and get ourselves over that 600k hump. This Alpha Kingler I used to be selling for 80k back in 2024. I bet you this thing is worth like 30k now. This is a good representation of how much prices have changed and have fallen over the years, honestly. So let's go ahead and claim this to the PC. Let's go price check it and see. Once again, this used to be 80k and it didn't sell, so maybe it was like 70 or 60k and I like mispriced it. That's how a lot of this stuff happens, or just like, you know, length of sales or length of things, or market changes. Maybe alphas were falling around that time, you know. Let's do 31 speed, 20 plus, 20 plus, 20 plus, and then HP I'm just gonna do 20 plus. And let's do, I'm going to factor in the Jolly Nature is really nice, right? And then what A group is this? Water C. The A group is not ideal is the problem. Water C, and we could do alpha and non-alpha. Let's just check. Dude, yup, 20. Wow. I said, like, watch this be like 30k, and it used to sell for like probably 60 to 80k is my guess on the range. And nowadays, I would just go ahead and sell this. This has been up for 25 days and it hasn't sold. That is, wow. What if I change? What if I do the stats like this and get rid of the nature? That is insane. I'm gonna go the 24k, like 25k on it, and I'm gonna plug in plus 23k expected. Dude, that is tough. I'm not gonna lie, that is a tough one to swallow. But hey, man, we're here to clean out our boxes today, not critique the economy. That's just our goals right now, right? So there is some more stuff cleaned on the main account. It's always fun to like go through and discover and see all the random stuff laying around in my boxes, man. That is 617,000 Pokeyen expected profit coming in, and I hope to see that, you know, hopefully I see you guys in the future when I claim that listing, like when I do like stuff like this, right? So hopefully you guys enjoy the fun background, second monitored piece of content while you grind Pokemon. Hopefully you got a shiny while watching or something like that. Like the video if you enjoyed it and want to see more stuff like this. Dislike if I'm stinky. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET generally, but updates are in my Discord. You can join my Discord, link down below if you're interested. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Prime, Twitch subs, PayPal, and Venmo donations allow me to be here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later, and make sure to go through your boxes and sell some of your Pokemon like this, guys. Don't be lazy like me. But for now, peace of Reno. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody's name who is on this list. You really allow me to make the content that I do every single day, and I hope I can make it worth your guys' while and add to your Pokemon journey. Thanks again so much for watching the entire video, and have a great day.